Army, stop scrolling. Don't switch videos. Because what you're about to hear might completely change the way you see BTS forever. Welcome to JIKOOK Lover, where we go deeper, question louder, and uncover what others are too afraid to say. If you believe JIKOOK is just a ship, think again. If you think this is just fan service, you might be missing the bigger picture. Before we begin, smash that like button if you're real Army. Drop your opinion in the comments right now. And subscribe, because this isn't just a video. This is an investigation. Today, we're not talking about cute moments. We're talking about global economics. We're talking about power. We're talking about BT Snowomics. And the question is simple. How can two people become a global magnet? BT Snowomics explained. How did JIKOOK become a global magnet? The world once coined the term Swiftomics when stadium tours began shaking the foundations of local economies. Hotels overflowed. Airlines surged. Restaurants sold out weeks in advance. Entire cities felt the pulse of one name. Economists took notice. Media outlets scrambled to explain it. Attention became currency, and currency became power. But while the West debated Swiftomics, something quieter, yet arguably more complex, was already unfolding in Asia and across global digital networks. It didn't erupt in one tour. It didn't rely on one country. It didn't belong to one market. It grew in timelines. It spread through algorithms. It lived in edits, theories, debates, and moments measured in seconds. Its name, BT Snowomics. And at the center of this phenomenon, two names repeatedly surface in search engines, trending lists, engagement analytics, and viral cycles. Jimin, Jungkook, JIKOOK. Coincidence? Or are we witnessing something far larger than chemistry? When a 7-second glance can generate millions of views, when a brief stage interaction can reignite years-old footage, when a single shared frame can send brand mentions skyrocketing overnight, we are no longer just discussing fandom behavior. We are discussing economic movement. Modern economics is no longer driven solely by supply and demand. It is driven by attention. And attention is emotional. Who controls attention controls traffic. Who controls traffic influences revenue. Who influences revenue shapes industries. So the real question becomes unsettling. Is JIKOOK simply a beloved dynamic within BTS? Or are they one of the emotional engines powering BT Snowomics? BTS is not just a group. It is an ecosystem. Music, fashion, digital engagement, streaming platforms, luxury brands, tourism, military discharge anticipation cycles, solo promotions, global media coverage, all of it interconnected. Every ecosystem has gravitational centers. Some are musical, some are visual, some are narrative. And narrative, in the digital age, may be the most powerful of all. JIKOOK is not just about proximity. Many idols are close. Many groups have popular pairings. But few generate sustained global discourse across years, even during hiatus periods. That is what makes this phenomenon different. During BTS's group hiatus, engagement did not disappear. It shifted. Solo projects broke records. Individual milestones multiplied. Yet discussions repeatedly circled back to shared history, shared glances, shared stages. Why? Because unresolved narratives are powerful. Mystery sustains attention longer than confirmation ever could. In the economy of emotion, ambiguity is fuel. When something is undefined, it invites interpretation. Interpretation creates conversation. Conversation creates engagement. Engagement triggers algorithms. Algorithms expand reach. Expanded reach generates monetization opportunities. This is not conspiracy. This is digital infrastructure. But here's where it gets complicated. Is this intentional strategy or organic emotional resonance? When Jungkook's solo releases shattered streaming records across continents, media headlines focused on numbers. When Jimin achieved historic chart milestones as a Korean soloist, analysts highlighted cultural significance. Yet within fandom spaces, something else surged alongside the statistics. Analysis of their dynamic, comparisons, interactions, perceived symbolism. Even neutral observers began asking, why does this pairing trend so consistently? Why does every shared moment, no matter how small, ignite waves across platforms? Because in today's landscape, relationships sell narratives more effectively than achievements alone. Music may attract listeners, but story builds loyalty, and loyalty sustains economies. BT Snowomics is not just about album sales or sold-out tours. It's about sustained global engagement cycles. It's about how conversations refuse to die. It's about how a clip from 5 years ago can suddenly trend again because of a current solo milestone. That is economic longevity. JIKOOK exists at the intersection of music and myth. Myth is powerful because it evolves without needing official confirmation. It survives on fragments, on eye contact, on shared laughter, on lyrics interpreted through emotional lenses. And when millions participate in that interpretation, the emotional investment becomes collective. Collective emotion is scalable. Scalable emotion is profitable. But does that mean it's manufactured? Or does it mean authenticity accidentally became an economic catalyst? Here lies the paradox. If something is entirely staged, it eventually collapses under scrutiny. If something is entirely private, it eventually fades from visibility. Yet this dynamic persists, visible enough to spark conversation, undefined enough to sustain it. Every viral debate extends lifecycle value. Every trending hashtag reintroduces BTS to casual audiences. Every reaction video creates secondary revenue ecosystems. In pure economic terms, controversy and curiosity extend brand vitality. But reducing JIKOOK to a strategy oversimplifies human complexity. Because the most effective economic drivers are those rooted in genuine emotional response. People don't rewatch moments thousands of times because spreadsheets told them to. They do it because something resonates. So what exactly are they responding to? Comfort, chemistry, narrative tension, projection, hope, or something none of us can fully define. And here's the twist that complicates everything further. The more mysterious something is, the more fragile its power becomes if clarified. If ambiguity fuels BT Snowomics, what happens if ambiguity disappears? Would confirmation strengthen the phenomenon? Or would it reduce the interpretive space that currently fuels endless discourse? Economies built on mystery face a unique risk, resolution. And perhaps that is why this phenomenon feels simultaneously powerful and precarious. Because at its core, BT Snowomics may not just be about music or merchandise. It may be about emotional suspense. And if suspense is the heartbeat, is JIKOOK the pulse keeping it alive? Because here is the uncomfortable truth no one wants to say out loud. Global phenomena are rarely accidents. They are patterns. Patterns in behavior. Patterns in consumption. Patterns in emotional reaction. And when analysts quietly observe BT Snowomics behind corporate doors, they are not just measuring album sales or streaming milestones. They are studying behavioral spikes. They are studying why engagement triples under specific circumstances. They are studying why certain names, when placed side by side, ignite digital ecosystems like a match to gasoline. Jimin and Jungkook are individually powerful brands. That much is undeniable. Each has proven solo impact, chart dominance, and global recognition. But when their narratives overlap, even subtly, something shifts in the data. Search volume surges. Old performance clips resurface. Fan-made edits flood platforms. Discussion threads multiply across languages and continents within hours. Why does that overlap create amplification rather than division? In most industries, two strong brands competing fragment attention. Yet here, attention consolidates. Is it nostalgia? The shared coming-of-age story? The symbolism of youth evolving under the same spotlight? Or is it the tension between what is shown and what is left unsaid? Silence, after all, can be louder than confirmation. And perhaps that is the hidden engine of BT Snowomics. Not answers, but anticipation. Not statements, but spaces between them. In those spaces, fans project meaning. Meaning becomes narrative. Narrative becomes momentum. But momentum, once global, takes on a life of its own.